Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Techgig Webinar series, our endeavor to empower techies. We believe that sharing of knowledge is the key to enhance our skills and grow us as professionals. With this principle in mind, we have initiated a series of webinars conducted by industry experts to give you all a crisp insight of various domains. The topic of today's session is Amalgamation of Project Management and Business Analysis, Recipe for Project Success. Our guest speaker today is Mr. Chetan Mathur, Project Delivery Manager at Nokia Siemens Networks. A PMI India champion, Chetan has reached 17 years of experience in end-to-end program and project delivery, portfolio and account management, and business and strategy development. Chetan has managed and delivered various end-to-end projects and programs spanning from RFP, discovery, due diligence, transition, and transformation to application support and maintenance. He has wide global experience on project assignments and project management seminars. A member of PMI, Chetan is a certified PMP and is certified on ITIL and ETOM best practices as well. So without further delay, I introduce you all to our guest speaker. Over to you, Mr. Chetan.
Thank you, Mohini. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chetan Mathur, and on behalf of Techgig and Project Management Institute, I welcome you all to this webinar on Amalgamation of Project Management and Business Analysis, the recipe for project success. Although Mohini has introduced me, but I would like to give you a small introduction about myself and also introduce you to two organizations which are responsible for globally defining, managing, and augmenting project management and business analysis standards, respectively. Now, the reason for this introduction is that this will set the context for our session today. Now, to start with, I have overall 17 years of professional experience in IT, primarily into telecom space. I'm also certified and experienced in travel and transportation and healthcare verticals. I'm PMP certified and also hold professional certification in IT and business process framework, which is nothing but ETOM certification. I'm currently employed with Nokia Siemens Network, and I'm also a member of PMI, a current champion of PMI India, and an ex-member of International Institute of Business Analysis. So the two organizations that I wanted to introduce to you here are Project Management Institute and International Institute of Business Analysis. PMI, which was established in late 1960s in Pennsylvania, defines, manages, and augments the globally accepted project management practices. IIBA, on the other hand, is an independent non-profit association which serves the growing needs of business analysis across the globe. There are many certifications from PMI on project management arena, and there are certifications from IIBA on business analysis. But in recent times, what we have seen is that while project management has been understood and accepted as a formal delivery process, typically in IT, but business analysis is yet to gain that acceptance. It's yet to gain the acceptance that business analysis, along with project management, hand in hand, can only ensure the success of projects. While a number of organizations today have project management functional units, but we have seen that very few actually have established business analysis center of excellence. I can only remember 3 organizations which are existing in India currently that have set up business analysis units. So that actually sets the context of our session today. So to start with, let me introduce you to a project. This project, when planned and when executed, it was completed within 80% of its schedule and within 90% of its budget, which means that at completion, the project was well ahead of its schedule and very well within its budget. However, the project was still considered a failure, a disaster. Now, this was one of the projects, or rather one of the kind of projects that all of us as project managers would need to be ready to plan for, but none of us would actually like to execute this project. And now let's see what this project actually was. Okay, so let's see if this project here is a successful project. Let's look at the topmost box. This is how the customer explained what he required. The next one says this is how the project manager or the project leader understood what was to be done. How the business analyst actually understood it and designed it. How the programmer wrote it. How the business consultant described what was to be done. And the biggest main point was what you see on the bottom pane, how the project was documented. Actually, none. What operation installed was absolutely different. The customer was built in a different way. The project was not at all supported. And the best part comes at the last. The customer actually needed what was nowhere in any of these pictures. So what is coming out of this slide? The customers also do not know what they want. We require a very well-established business analyst who knows how to extract the requirements from the customer. We need to have a very well-established project management practice. We need to have a very well documentation of not just the requirements but the entire project process. Probably the project managers and the business analysts at that time did not know about the best practices that PMI preaches, which are documented in PMBOK, and the best practices that IRBA preaches, which are documented in what is known as BABOK. So this is a typical scenario that exists in most of our projects today. However, what we are here to learn today is one winning formula that involves BA and PM that will ensure that our projects are a success.